Hello everyone, my name is Maxwell, and today I'm going to tell you about basic camp at Fort Knox. So when I first went there to Fort Knox, I was nervous. I didn't know anything, and it was a weird experience. I mean, when you first get on the bus at the airport, because they got you on like 3 different flights, like when you're coming to basic camp, and so as I was like, when you get on the bus, they're gonna give you like these little meal packets. It's not an MRE, but it's like it has tuna, it has tortillas, it has juices and everything in there, and you have to finish that before you get to Fort Knox. And it's like a 30-minute drive from Louisville Airport to Fort Knox, and like that first day is just like a receiving phase. So like that's like probably one of the easiest days you're gonna get. And the number one thing I'd tell you guys before going to Fort Knox is start drinking a lot of water. Because I'm telling you, if you don't drink water, you are gonna die. I mean, you're gonna pass out. And also, you need to eat too. Start eating food, like, because the food you eat, you're gonna burn it instantly. Because at Fort Knox, for ROTC Basic, you're gonna be burning a lot. Also, remember to stay positive most of the time, because most of the time it's a mind game, and quite frankly, they're not there to hurt you. They're there to break you down and build you up. So, and another thing I'd tell you guys is try not to go to sleep. Like, to be honest with you, the last week, like when I had like different branch day, and I had to go see different branches, see what I wanted to do. I dozed off and I got like almost chewed out. So don't do it. Everyone's gonna be very tired, because like the only amount of sleep we really get is 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours of sleep. So, because usually we go to bed at 10 o'clock, which is like 2200 in military time, and we get up at 0400, and that's 4 a.m. and we usually have to be up and ready by that time. Do your personal hygiene, which is like brushing your teeth, flossing. I'd recommend you guys like take showers at night, because like during the morning time you guys are so busy trying to rush out. And oh yeah, it reminds me, the drill sergeant meets, like the first day the drill sergeants came, it was on my birthday, and that was like June 24th of 2018. And when I tell you guys, I'd recommend you guys be ready the night before they come in, because when you guys get first met by your drill sergeants, y'all gonna be running out the door so fast. And I'd recommend you guys have like your PT gear on, your PT belt on, and have your socks on, because when you hear all those air horns coming, all you gotta do is pop on your shoes, grab your water source, and go. Also, another thing about water source, I'd recommend you guys fill up your water sources a lot while you're at Fort Knox, because it's gonna be very hot outside during the summer. It gets up to like 100 degrees outside, and the heat index for me was like, I think 110 once, and we're out in the field. And that also brings up another point I need to make. Well, at basic, you're gonna be out in the field for 5 days, so like 3 days in the tents and 2 days out in field. So I'd recommend you guys like bring extra pairs of underwear, extra socks, extra shirts. Um, just pack a pair. I wouldn't bring 2 pairs of boots, because you're not really gonna need it, but like have 1 pair on you just in case. And also, whenever you guys get a chance, on your free time, I'd recommend you guys like get your personal hygiene stuff done early, and so you can go to bed early, because I'm telling you, you're gonna need all the rest you can get at Fort Knox. And at Fort Knox, there's church services on Sunday. Every Sunday and Wednesday, there's Protestant services and there's Catholic services. So like if you're Catholic or Protestant starts at like 7 o'clock, and after that, Catholic I think starts at 8 o'clock, and it's like 45-minute long services. But I'm telling you, the services are amazing. It's like the best service ever. I'd recommend you guys go. And oh, that also reminds me to bring up something. When you're in the chow hall, I'd recommend you guys not to talk, because like our platoon, like like, talked a little bit, and if your drill sergeant catches you talking, that means you're done, and they're gonna just let you not finish your food, and you're gonna have to throw away your food and go outside and be formed up and ready. I'd recommend you guys not do that. You guys need to eat as much as you can, because you are constantly moving so fast at Fort Knox, and you don't have a lot of sleep. So I'd recommend you guys storing the carbs, because you're gonna burn them. And also another thing is just try to try to stay motivated the whole time. If you see someone else like not motivated, try to help them stay motivated and do the right thing. Cause I'm telling you, if you stay motivated the whole time you're there, it's gonna go well. But if you're like that person who says, "Oh, I can't do it all the time," and you always have an attitude, it's not gonna go too well. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys what. And what's another thing I could talk about? Let me think. Okay, so you guys are gonna be going to a gas chamber. I'd recommend you guys don't drink any milk that day. Um, Drink a lot of water. It's better for you. Just just familiarize yourself with water, because water is like your #1 source at Fort Knox, and they're gonna give you these Sport packets. It's like this Gatorade type of thing, but it's not Gatorade. But I'd recommend you put that Sport inside your water. It helps you sometimes, but for me, I got sick by drinking it, so I just drank plain water, and that helped me out too. You don't have to drink the Sport, but it's highly recommended. And before you guys come to Fort Knox, you guys are gonna have to do a PT test twice. Like the receiving time, like around the third day you're receiving at Fort Knox for basic, you're gonna have to do a PT test. It's like a minute push-ups, minute sit-ups, and a mile run. But after like your third week there, you're gonna have to do a PT test with your drill sergeants and stuff, and that's actually the real PT test. So I'd recommend you guys work on your PT if you can, because it's highly recommended. And also for your time remaining at Fort Knox, like your 30 days there, you guys are gonna be issued like meals ready to eat, MREs, like a lot. So prepare yourself for it. And for lunch, you're gonna get them all the time, every day. You're gonna get MREs, because like the chow hall doesn't do lunch, only breakfast and dinner for chow. And sometimes you'll get field chow, which is like you'll eat outside. Like they'll bring people from the chow hall and give you food outside. That's a good thing too, but I'd recommend you guys just, when you do that, don't like eat all of it, because you're gonna need it. And the last weeks of basic camp was like the roughest ones, because you guys get like issued assault rifles, like your M16s, um, and you guys had to clean them on the last week, and that that stinks. But to be honest with you, I sucked at it, but like someone helped me. You guys are gonna like get battle buddies, which is like um, another friend who's with you. You just you always have somebody on you at all times when you're at Fort Knox. So like try to ask your battle buddy to check your rifles, like to see if they're clean, because every time you give your drill sergeant your rifle, he's always gonna say something's dirty. And you guys are gonna have to do like push-ups, like 20 push-ups, because it's dirty. And I'd recommend you guys not do that. Um, Try to like spend the whole entire day cleaning your rifle, because like after your 6 mile ruck, you guys are gonna be doing that. Oh, speaking of which, 6 mile ruck, you guys are gonna be rucking while you guys are at Fort Knox. Um, it's gonna be like you're gonna be getting up at like at 2 in the morning, and you guys are gonna have to. You guys start off rucking like at 4 a.m., but like you guys do a little miniature PT before, And I'm telling you, like, if you keep going and you don't stop, because like your back is gonna hurt a little bit because you're having so much weight. But I recommend you guys keep moving forward, because if you stop, it hurts even more. So that's pretty much Fort Knox there. Like, you pretty much have like your first week, it's the simple week. Um you guys get lectured and everything, but try not to fall asleep. If you see someone falling asleep, just pat them saying it's time to wake up. And it's pretty simple. You guys do a lot of marching, and I'd recommend you guys start hydrating like 2 months before, because it helps you a lot in the long run. So start hydrating, like drinking water and Gatorade. I'd recommend you guys, if you guys are drinking soda, stop it, because it's not you're gonna pass out at basic camp at Fort Knox if you do. And also, you guys are gonna be issued gear. I'd recommend you guys like keep accountability of your gear. And when you're there, you can use your phones, but like on your free time. But when you're out doing activities, you have to keep them locked up. So I'd recommend you guys, like, if you're really stuck up on your phone, just try to give it a break, because during the whole time you're there, you're not gonna be able to use. I mean, you will be able to use it, but like you're not really using it, if you know what I mean. Um, so far that's pretty much it. Just stay motivated, do the right thing. Don't argue with your NCOs or drill sergeants or officers, because at the end of the day, it's just not going to go well. And quite frankly, your main priority is to leave, so that's the best part. So do your part. Always put God first and do the best you can do. And that's all I got. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments section below, and I would sure like to answer them. All right, you guys have a good one.